ISD. I'm Elizabeth Sasson. I serve as Executive Director of Federal Programs.
And hello, everyone. I'm Brandy Johansson, Executive Director of Career and Technical Education Programs.
Hi, I'm Carolyn Brzozowski, and I am the Partnership Advisor for Career and Technical Education.
I'm Catherine McLaren. I'm the Assistant Director of CTE.
Hi, I'm Veronica Gonzalez. I'm the CTE Technology Specialist.
And hello, I'm Scott Gibson. I'm the CTE Program Advisor.
Okay, can everybody see the presentation?
Yes.
Thank you. Okay, so we've already introduced the CTE team. We're all here minus the admin support team. It just shows you a flow chart there. And then also happy CTE month. So the month of February, we celebrate the value of our CTE programs. We highlight all the achievements of our CTE students and our educators. Thank y'all for all joining. Parent involvement is super important. It shows to have a positive impact on students' career choices. According to a study that was conducted by the National Center for Education Statistics, students whose parents are actively involved in their education are more likely to have a higher academic achievement, greater motivation to succeed, and increased career readiness. So what is career and technical education? So CTE refers to courses and programs designed to prepare students for careers in current or emerging professions. Students explore a career interest while learning a set of technical and employability skills. And here's a quick video to show you on what
Career and Technical Education, or CTE, includes classes that focus on the skills and knowledge you need to be employed in specific fields of work, while also preparing you to be successful pursuing a 2- or 4-year degree in the future. CTE classes cover a lot of different fields. For example, you could take a class on agricultural systems, investigating how different foods impact farm animal growth. A computer coding class, where you learn how to write code to design a website, app, or video game. Or a manufacturing class, where you can use manufacturing machinery to design and create products. CTE classes also give you the opportunity to concentrate in a given area. Research on students who take concentrated coursework in CTE classes has shown that these students are more likely to be employed right after high school and can earn up to 40% more than peers who do not concentrate in CTE courses. Some CTE programs allow you to receive stackable credentials. Stackable credentials are credentials students earn in CTE classes so students can get a higher paying job and reduce the time it takes to earn a degree after high school. Concentrating in CTE courses can lead to rewarding and high-paid job opportunities after high school. There are many careers related to CTE coursework that are in high demand. For example,
Nope. Okay. So can you guys still see that presentation? It just seems smaller on my end. Okay, good. All right. So our vision for Alvin ISD CTE. So our goal is to prepare our students for high skill, high wage, high demand careers in the Gulf Coast region. Our primary focus is the college and career readiness, hands-on learning, provide employability training skills, and of course, to provide opportunities for industry-based certifications. So looking at our enrollment numbers for the 24-25 school year in the high school, our enrollment was 7,238. In our junior high campus, our CTE enrollment was 1,498. We offer the CTE courses across all secondary campuses. We offer 119 CTE courses, starting from 7th grade all the way to the 12th grade. And across the district, we have 137 CTE teachers.
Ms. Gonzalez, we're getting some comments that the presentation is showing as being very small for everybody else.
Okay.
The setting on your screen.
Okay, let me change that real quick. I'm just going to stop presenting and then present again. And I think the video. Nope. Let's try that again. It's still showing small. Okay, hold on. I changed the format. Okay, it keeps going back to that same format. I'm sorry.
That's okay. You can go ahead and proceed, and the team will work on trying to figure out what the catch is. Thank you.
All right, so we talked about our CTE numbers. So our connecting CTE and high school graduation. So in 2013, House Bill 5 was established to provide a graduation program for Texas students. It consists of a foundation plan for every student, and 3 of those CTE endorsements, which is your business and industry, public service, and STEM. CTE, we offer 14 career clusters. And then under those career clusters, we offer 25 programs of study. And then out of those 25 programs of study, we offer 5 technical dual enrollment courses. So here are our career clusters. If you look at the ones that are highlighted in red, those are, and I'm sorry, that is small. I'm trying to adjust it here also, and it's still not budging. The ones that are highlighted in red, those are going to stay on the home campuses, and all the other programs that are highlighted in blue, and we'll see them better on the next slide, all the different ones, those actually come to JBH. So our programs of study, what is a program of study? So your programs of study are courses, are course sequences that prepare students with knowledge and skills necessary for success in their chosen career field. So the sequences embed relevant real-world experiences, and they culminate in certifications or in licenses. So this link here shows information on our programs of study. Okay. So when you click on that link, the programs of study, it takes you to the Alvin ISD website. So here you'll have, you can look at the current 24-25 school year, but what you'll want to pull up is actually the 25-26 school year, since we're planning for the next school year. And let me switch over. So what it looks like here, you have the different information of all your high school campuses. And if you want to look at towards the bottom, this is where if you switch to the different tabs here, it gives you a bunch of information on the graduation plans, your post-secondary readiness, the different endorsements. We only talked about the 3 that we offer here in CTE, your GPA and rank, information on your advanced courses, your AP courses, dual enrollment courses. And then the one you'll probably use the most is a course description right at the end. This is going to give you all the information you want to learn about. If a student comes to you, or your student comes to you and asks you about a course that they're interested, or maybe you want to ask them, hey, did you think about this course, taking this course here? So let's just say they're interested in construction course. So they'll click on that link, and it'll take you down to to where that information is at, and it'll tell you if it's a semester course, or 2 semesters, what grade levels they can take that course in, and it gives you a brief description about that course as well. Okay, so let me switch back.
Ms. Gonzalez, it was showing larger when you were on that link tab. So I don't know if it has something to do with maybe the presentation mode.
Okay. And it's still showing small because for some reason it's still showing on my end small. Okay, so these are our programs of study. So you can see them a lot better, hopefully, on this slide. And then you'll notice off to the side and the ones in the parentheses of JBH, like our vet assistants, healthcare, therapeutics, our HVAC, barbering, those all come to JBH. And if this this link here, you have your Alvin ISD CTE programs. Okay, so if you scroll down, this is where you want to guide your student to come get more information. This is where they're going to go and look at the pathways that they can take. Let's say they choose health science. If they click on health science, this is the program of study that they would be selecting. This gives them information on starting from the 9th grade. This is where I need to start. 9th grade, if I'm interested in this, then I need to start with principles of health science, and then going from the 10th grade all the way down to their senior year, they have different options that they can choose from. This also gives you information on the industry-based certification that they'll be taking. Typically, they take that in their junior year. Let's go back to... Okay, so is that a normal view now? Okay, don't know what I did. Just clicked on it and it went back to it. Okay. All right, so another thing to remember, if your student has not mentioned this, if they are interested in taking a course at JBH, we have JBH interest forms that are due March 14th, which is around the corner. So please ask them, talk to them, and let them know that they need to get that JBH interest form submitted on time by March the 14th.
And that would only be for students who would be starting the JBH class next school year. So like if you have a student who's in junior high and they know in the future they want to take a JBH class, they only fill out that interest form the year before they would come to JBH. So just wanted to clarify that.
So new programs of study that we're offering. So we have the refining and chemical process technology, esports, that's a big one. And entrepreneurship also, it's a mouthful there to say. Those are our 3 programs of study. And if you can see there, if you go back to the Alvin ISD website that I shared with you guys, all these are listed there, because I don't know if you can see that really well, but it just shows a pathway, the path of courses that they have to take, and then the different certifications that they can earn in each of those programs of study. All right, so CTE grad requirements. So TEA holds school accountable on how well they prepare students through CTE programs. So this refers to the way schools measure the success of the CTE programs. The schools must ensure that the students gain skills and certifications that lead into courses, that they're prepared for college, careers, or for military. So the CTE grad requirements starting for the 2026 graduates. So in order for them to receive a completer status, the students have to have 3 or more classes and with 4 or more credits. And then one of those has to be a level 3 or higher in the same program of study. So that means they have to make sure they're choosing their endorsement, and then they have to continue on that same program of study. In addition, they have to earn their IBC, which is their industry-based certification. So sophomore, junior year, that's when they start taking those certifications. They want to make sure that they take those certifications seriously and that they study for those and pass those certification tests also. The reason we highlight that it's earned is because some of our programs, they don't actually earn it. They might have passed the certification, but they don't actually earn it until they complete the relevant hours they need for, like, say, for instance, the vet assistant program or the dental assistant program.
And there was a question about what is an IBC. And IBC stands for industry-based certification, and these are certifications that the state has deemed would get our students ready for working in industry, such as dental assisting. These are all dental assisting, computer A+, CompTIA A+, CompTIA Networking Plus. These are programs that are certifications the students can earn that coincide with the coursework that they're doing in a particular course.
And those certifications are all listed on those program of study sheets. So if they, and all our programs should offer a certification.
And just as a reminder, just so we're respectful of everyone's time, please continue to add. You've got great questions. Please continue to add those in the comment box, and we'll wait until the end to answer everybody's questions. Thank you.
Okay, so in the students on Word, so here we have, we highlight students that have gone through different programs. So I'm show you another quick video.
I chose this course because it seemed interesting. It was my senior year. You were supposed to take science class, and this one seemed the most fun because I could do math.
I thought it was going to be some hard, like, advanced class, but it turned out to be, fun and memorable.
I like doing auto tech, and I've always liked the thought of working on cars.
Taking a tire off, it was pretty fun.
I thought it was going to be a film class like theater arts, but it ended up being very different, and I enjoy that.
There's one thing about football that's always cameras, and so working with cameras has really kind of helped achieve that goal.
I took intro last year, and I really like cooking, so I want to learn a little bit more about it.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. I like the people. I like my chef. She's very helpful and experienced in what she does.
Not too long ago, we just powered a car with water, which was really weird, but we made a fuel cell out of water and essentially kinetic energy.
I thought it was just going to be review, study, and understanding of engineering, but there are a lot of hands-on aspects as well, and it's really enjoyable.
It just helps me be individual with my own art and my own creative mindset that I could push out.
I'm in fashion. I get to do 2 different types of competitions, and I've gone to Dallas to state with it.
I thought it was going to be more bookwork and paperwork and everything, but it's more learning and hands-on.
Honestly, I just wanted to learn how to weld. It seemed pretty fun.
I chose this course because I wanted to learn how to weld. I wanted to learn how to build things, create things.
I enjoy it. I know it's going to change into more tech security based fields once we go farther in.
At first, I didn't even know what this course was. I just joined it as random. But then I later found out that this course was actually a future job that is possible for me.
I chose this course because I thought it would be fun to work on projects and make friends and just learn more about welding and manufacturing and coding on computers.
I just wanted to get into business and stuff because business is a growing career and stuff. That's why I just wanted to do it.
For me, it's making posters in Photoshop and reading off a script and using the teleprompter to make news stories.
I chose this course because I was already in FFA and I figured out that I wanted to become a vet.
I chose this class because I wanted to learn a little bit about coding and also how to keep my computer safe and away from viruses.
I chose it because I want to go into nursing. Yes, I want to become a pediatric nurse.
I thought this class was going to be about building stuff,
moving, making robotics and stuff, and it actually met my expectations.
I was very overwhelmed by it. I thought I was going to be sitting at a computer with like nothing else and just like hard coding day, hour after hour. And like as a very like social person, I was like not interested in that at all. But it's definitely not like that. It's very collaborative. Like you can work with other people. It has art and creativity. So it's not like how you see on like the movies or like in images where it's just like a guy staring at a computer their entire day. It's not like that. It's really not.
I thought it'd be your normal business class, but then we built a food truck for like a month, and you know, that was pretty fun.
Like this amalgamation of different teaching methods that, and different subjects really, history and forensics and all these different things. It's just so much, it's so interesting to learn about, and it's never boring, ever.
It teaches me the steps of when coming up with a solution and the different factors that you have to take into consideration.
It's really fun because you get to kind of pick and choose what you want to do, and what you do is like actually, or it feels important to you, and it has the potential to be important to other people.
It also not only like helped me get some experience in the classroom, it also opened my eyes to like what teachers actually do, because I know you don't really know what they do unless you're in the classroom while they do it. And here I just realized that being in this class, I actually really enjoy like what teachers do. I love watching the process that they do to figure out how to best teach the students, how to help them succeed. It's just really inspiring.
I've always been into fashion, and I've always been curious as to how clothes are made. So when I found out this class exists, I took it.
It's just given me a lot of insight. I kind of have an idea also to run a floral shop too. Actually, we're currently doing a project about how to run a floral shop. So it just gives you kind of an insight on what it would be like in the real world, some steps to take before you go there.
It's probably when we got to create our own crime scenes, as we were in charge of creating it, setting it up. It was a completely different crime scene every single time, and it was pretty fun.
So that was a glimpse of what our CTE students go through or experience in the different programs. And that was not even all our programs that we offer. So there is a misconception that CTE is only for students not planning to attend college. That's not true. CTE is meant to connect with and lead into post-secondary programs of study or additional training after high school. These pathways can culminate in post-secondary degrees, certifications, apprenticeships, or even employment. So the benefits of CTE. So our CTE students, when they graduate, they have opportunity to gain industry experience through their internships, as apprenticeships, industry-based certifications. They have opportunities to join CTSOs, which is your career and technical student organizations. And we'll see some of those on the next slide. Scholarships, articulated college credit, which we offer this school year with culinary arts and our welding program. We have signing day also. So we just had the Brazoria County, or we're preparing for the Brazoria County Petrochemical Council. We're working with those students to prepare for that at the end of the month. We also offer the Alvin ISD Future Teacher Awards through the Kim Alvarez Award. And then of course for higher career earning potential. These are our career and technical student organizations that our students can participate in. There's so many different ones. So just depending on which program of study your student decides to choose. So if they decide the business, then I know DECA is really big. If they're in agriculture, FFA, the STEM students will go towards the TSA, your medical or your your nursing students. They will go more to like your HOSA. Skills USA is another one. So these are all the different student organizations that we offer. Students, they learn leadership skills. They work with teams. They learn those specific skills to be able to, whenever they're competing, to work with the different teams. So they also get the curriculum in those organizations. With those programs, it helps develop also the career path. They can also earn scholarships within the CTSOs. Okay, what we're looking at here, the high growth jobs in the in the Gulf Coast region. So Alvin ISD took a look at the different high wage programs that we offer, or jobs that they have available. So those students are able to look at, if you are going through this program and you're earning this certification, this is the medium wage that you can earn. So for instance, if you look at our HVAC program here, so if a student goes through the HVAC program and they earn their NCCER certification, those students right out of high school, they can start in a position in the HVAC as an HVAC mechanic and earn $49,000. So those are just different, I guess, just information that we offer to our students so that we can help encourage them to figure out like which pathway, because sometimes money does encourage students to choose which program they're going to choose. Okay, so if you want to partner with us for internships, apprenticeships, to be a guest speaker, we love to have guest speakers to come talk to our students, to participate in our community projects, hiring events, or just to be part of our advisory committee. There is a QR code here. There will be a link. If you don't want to scan the QR code, you can link to it. But these are the different partnerships that we have already partnered with. Some of these, you'll notice also that I think we have on the video on the next slide, where we had a community event, our career extravaganza, where highlighted all our different programs as well. Let me go to that. Oh, this is a success story of a former student that we have. So let me play that.
At this time last year, Martin Flores Gomez was a student learning about welding at the J.B. Hendler College and Career Academy. It's been quite a change for him since then, because he's graduated and now is one of the youngest employees at Apache Industrial Services.
It's pretty much rewarding. I guarantee I've been able to help my family out, help myself out as well, making my family happy. They're like, you did it. Like, look at you now. Nobody thought you were going to do it, and look at you now. Like, you did it so far.
Gomez was able to get his jump start to his career by being one of several seniors from Alvin ISD to sign contracts for employment right out of high school through the district's partnership with the Brazoria County Petrochemical Council and the C3 Construction Career Collaborative. He had a brief internship with Apache, but he learned a lot of his skills in the CTE program of welding.
Because he was basically preparing me for what's going to be next on me. So in welding class was a big help, following directions properly.
And he had the opportunity to work with many of the same instruments of the trade that professionals use.
I'm familiar with the tools and how to use them and which ones to use, because I used to think all the tools were the same, but apparently they're not all the same. I know at JB Hester I did use a few tools like a welding torch and a welding stick rod or measurements of 70-18 rods, but over here at Apache I still learn tools every day.
Gomez is just a few months out of high school, earning good money and looking forward to buying a new truck soon. But he knows it was all possible by putting in the extra effort to be part of that work placement program.
I figured it's all worth it for me. I encourage y'all to do it. Like, it's gonna be the best.
So that's just one of few of our success stories where we have students that have come out of our program with a certification that have earned amazing jobs right out of high school. Across the district, so different opportunities. So in our junior high, we started this past school year a career and college exploration course. This helps our junior high students discover the different CTE programs available here in Alvin ISD. This course gives them the opportunity to explore different career pathways and start thinking about those interests and goals they have for high school and beyond high school. Higher up Alvin ISD, this is a career development platform that helps our CTE students find jobs, build skills, and learn about different career paths. they can create a resume in there. So if they don't already have a resume, they can have one built for them in there. Or if they already have a resume, they can upload a resume in there. And let me just click on the link so you can take a look at what Higher Up looks like. So this is what our students see. So they register, they sign in just like they log into the computer at school. They don't have to actually register for it because they're already registered, and they have their accounts there. So if they want to look at different modules, if they want to create a resume, they can do that with Higher Up ISD. So this is not just for our students while they're here with us as a student. Once they graduate, those students will still have access to this. So if they're looking for internships, or if they're looking for a job within the community, they can still utilize this platform. So this is available to our CTE students starting from the 7th grade and beyond. We also have campus elective fairs. You guys have probably visited the campus elective fairs. Earlier this month, we had our annual career extravaganza. We also had our 8th graders come and tour JBH with their campus throughout the month of January. We also offer or have open house here at JBH that's open to all our campuses. We have course planning guides, of course. Our counselors reach out to the students, are working with our students, are actively working with them. And then, of course, the CTE department, we're here, of course, to answer any questions. So our CTE career extravaganza is a quick video that highlights.
So this is our annual career extravaganza, and the goal of our event is to link students and their families to the classes that we offer in Alvin ISD starting in junior high and high school. And then we also invite people from the community to attend. So we have different trade schools, apprenticeship programs that come out, community colleges, and four-year universities. So the goal is to connect everyone from school starting in Alvin ISD all the way to careers that they could have out in the community.
And we believe aviation inspires achievement and endless possibilities. So today we brought our flight simulators so we could show people what it's like to be a part of aviation.
In FFA, we do a bunch of different things. Majority of FFA members show animals. The good thing about FFA is that you don't just have to show animals. We have ag mechanics, leadership programs, career activities that we go to, just a bunch of different things.
Yeah, so we're here representing our ambulance service, BCSD3, where we run 911 calls for the northern part of Brazoria County.
They learn all about direct patient care. A lot of these students that take this program are wanting to become nurses, so this is a step into the healthcare industry.
So AV, we do a lot of film editing. We're specialized in film and audio. We talk about how you operate cameras, how you operate microphones, and things like that.
So hopefully you guys were able to join us. It was earlier this month. This highlights all our different programs.
So this is our...
Nope, not again. All our different programs that we offer. We're really proud of that event because we have a lot of people from the community, different businesses that come and join us on that day. It's on a Saturday. Our teachers are out here helping out, just displaying, showcasing all their programs. And it just gives the students and of course the parents an insight into the different programs that we offer. So it's important that you have those conversations with your students when you're planning, especially right now in the springtime that our counselors are actively working with our students. And we know your students may not know now, especially if they're in junior high still, what they're going to want to pursue in high school. So we have some resources here listed for you. So a career interest survey that that survey has the students go through a series of questions and prompts so they can kind of narrow down to different pathways that they want to go into. So that way it'll better guide them into what courses they choose once they get to choosing those programs or those courses for high school. So just to give you an idea, these are active links. It will take you here to the Texas Career Check, and it's very basic questions here. And you'll see here, it just, they'll strongly dislike down to strongly like, and they'll just choose it. It's 60 questions, but it does go really quick. I highly encourage you, if your student hasn't done this, which I'm pretty sure if they've been here with Alvin ISD, they've probably seen this already or have done this, and ask them like, hey, did you fill out that profile or interest form or that survey? What did it say that you should take, and have that conversation with your student. Another resource, let me go back to it. Go back and go over the career clusters on the Alvin ISD link. It'll take you back to there. The different programs of study on the Alvin ISD link, and of course utilize our course guide so that you can look at, do they have a prerequisite? Maybe they're looking at a course that maybe they're not prepared to take, or they don't have the prerequisite to take. Also has fees, if there's any related fees or supplies that they need for that course. And of course, we've already talked about our community events, the career extravaganza. That just gives you a deeper insight into what that course is about or that program is about. Look at the course options, and they need to work with their counselors, of course. They start planning. That's what they're doing currently. Encourage your child to explore their interests and their passions. Again, I would go back to that interest survey to see what they are most likely to be more successful in. And of course, they're not going to have it figured out today to be successful tomorrow. And it's normal. They're not going to know. So, I lost my mouse. Okay, questions now. Now we're for the fun part. Any questions that you guys have? And you can unmute your mic, or I can unmute your mic.
So I tried to provide some explanation to some of the questions that you guys were writing, but please speak up if you'd like further clarification on those or have additional questions.
Hello, I had a question about the internships. Are those examples of community partners or business partners that you typically have the internships with available anywhere?
I don't believe we have a list of our partnerships in the, we work with many different industry partners and community members. I'll let Carolyn is our partnership advisor, so I'll let her speak to just a few of them and some examples of internships, if that's helpful.
Yeah, so our students that are in practicum classes, so that's typically their senior year capstone course for whichever course sequence program of study that they're taking. They typically will go out and complete either a job shadow, clinical rotations, or an internship at different businesses. And so we have partnerships with different people throughout the area. So like our health science students, we have a good partnership with Community Health Network. And our CMA, our medical assisting students, get to go out and do clinical rotations at their various clinic sites throughout the area. We have our welding students. Some of those students are placed out at different businesses, as well as our automotive students. So some of our industry partners in automotive, Keating, Toyota, as a big supporter of our students. And so a lot of the people in their service center started out at JBH, and now even after they've graduated, they've stayed on there. Ford down in Angleton also takes on a lot of our students. So it varies between our programs where we have students, but yes, we do appreciate all of the support we get from the community, and any community members that are willing to take on a student and provide a job shadow or an internship experience. We appreciate all of those.
And we have a question on where do we find the link for the course survey? It is an active link. So once the presentation is posted on the website, you'll be able to click on it from there.
And Tam had a question, how's the career cluster different from the program of study? A career cluster is a bigger grouping of courses, and then the program of study is more specific. So health sciences would be a career cluster. Our certified medical assistant, certified nursing assistant, EMT would be different programs.
Dual degree versus CTE. So how to choose what's best for your students' future when they are not sure what career they want to do. So they can do both. It just really depends on what pathway they want to pursue. I just know right off the top of my head, I know my son, he's considered a CTE student. He's doing business courses, but he's also taking dual credit courses as well. So he certainly can do both.
And we also have many, currently we have pharmacy tech and EMT, they're dual enrollment, and we've got some articulated credit in culinary and welding programs, but next year our culinary, welding, and IT networking will also be all dual enrollment. And those are technical dual enrollment. But we have many, many students that take both. They're in CTE programs of study, but they're also taking dual enrollment courses, academic and technical dual enrollment.
Any other questions? Checking the chat. Nope. Okay, again, the presentation will be shared with you. So if you're on here, you're registered. So you're going to receive it via email, and then it'll also be posted on the Alvin ISD website. Thank you, everybody, for joining. We appreciate you guys. And if you guys need any information, this last slide actually has our email addresses linked to it. So if you want to ask a specific question, just click on the link and it will email us.
We have one more question from JS. Does the student start with his counselor? Absolutely. The counselors and high school counselors have actually been coming down to visit with 8th graders about their 4-year plans and what programs of study they may be interested in. But that's definitely where your student would need to start.
All right. Thank you, everybody. Have a great week.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye. Thank you.
Okay, Liz, do I need to stop the recording? I have people who are trying to come in, join the call now.
Yes.
I saw that. We have one more, but they'll get the information since they were registered for it.
Right.
Okay.
Yes, and you can go ahead and stop the recording. Thank you, Veronica. Thank you, Brandy.